And now another top story, actually. Candace Owens. She's now going publicly on social media about a concern, a deep concern for her. As we know, Charlie Kirk, he got assassinated. It's something to take very seriously. Now she's claiming to that somebody reached out to her that's in close proximity of the Macrons. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the lawsuit. I believe it just dropped recently, but Candace Owens claimed that Bridget Macron, which is the wife of the French president, that she was actually born a man. And they have put a lawsuit up against her claiming defamation and something else like that. And they were actually going to go to the judicial system to prove that she was a woman with pictures. Now, just use your imagination. Don't use your imagination too much, but on how they were going to prove that she was a woman. And this is crazy because, nowadays you could get reconstruction everywhere, especially down there when you're transitioning. However they do it, it's weird to me. But for them to actually say that they're going to provide some pictures instead of blood work is kind of fishy to me. Anyway, I think the lawsuit dropped because they didn't really want to take it further. They thought they were going to scare her, and she didn't falter. So now she's claiming that they have actually put out a hit on her, and it was paid for. Supposedly she got inside info from a high-ranking somebody that's in close proximity to them. Now let's go ahead and get into what she said. So the far-right American commentator Candace Owens has leveled a shocking charge against the French president, Emmanuel Macron, with whom she is engaged in a legal tussle over her claims French lady Bridget Macron's gender identity. Now on a post on X, Owens wrote that the Macrons had paid for her assassination. And this is her quote from the post on X. 2 days ago, I was contacted by a high-ranking employee of the French government after determining this person's position and proximity to the French couple. I have deemed the information they gave me to be credible enough to share publicly in the event that something happens. In short, this person claims that the Macrons have executed upon and paid for my assassination. Yes, you read that correctly. More specifically, that the green light was given to a small team in national gendarmerie intervention group. I am told there is one Israeli that is also on the assassination squad, and the plans were formalized. So this is something scary, especially in the lights of Charlie Kirk just barely getting publicly assassinated in front of the whole world. This is something not to be taken lightly. Now, Candace Owens, I don't follow her too close nowadays. I'm on to other podcasts, but I definitely watch a lot of her during the week to fill in some gaps when it comes to finding out a lot of this information. Now, a lot of people are saying that she's going far out with these conspiracy theories and this Charlie Kirk talk, and I don't want to get into that. I haven't spent enough time to look into the details of that. I'm just letting the man rest in peace. Anyway, when it comes to this is something really serious. So money was allegedly given to the small team in National Gendarmerie Intervention Group. Possibly one Israeli on the squad too as well. Now I still got to do a little bit of research. Granted, she hasn't posted any physical evidence or any text messages or screenshots, anything substantial yet. But Candace Owens, she usually hits the mark on a lot of these things. And I mean, if you can see the pictures behind me with her accusation of Emmanuel Macron's wife possibly being born a man, you could look at the images behind me and ask for yourself. Just do a quick Google and, just try to take the image as face value. Yeah, but anyway, that's a top story right there. We're going to go ahead and end the episode on that. I have a couple other stories that I'm working on. So hopefully you guys will get another episode within a couple of days. Thank you guys for your time. Comment below your reactions And what do you think about Donald Trump stopping the temporary protected status for Somalis in Minnesota? Also about this Macron situation, and supposedly they paid for the assassination of Candace Owens. And then also about the fraud that's going on in Minnesota, like I said. And most importantly, the Mondami and Trump meeting. Now comment below what you guys think about all of these stories. Now until we meet again on the next episode, hopefully within a couple days, some stories that I'm working on. I gotta finish them, doing a little deep dive research. But until then, this has been Unreasonable Clout Podcast. God bless you guys.